Now I'm going to quickly review some polling and surveying tools. So the difference is that polling tools are generally about getting instant feedback, and there's a couple of very useful ones here, MicroPoll and StrawPoll, which are really designed to be able to use in a classroom situation where you want to pose a question and allow the students to answer, say via an iPhone or a tablet or a laptop. But the way that they work is that they just generate a web link that you can put up on the board or show on the projector, and the students can find it very easily. So here's an example of a micropoll. I've set up a question and I've put in a couple of different options. You can see if you start typing on a new line, it adds a new option. So very easy to set them up. And then you just go create new poll. Here's the poll, and then you can just share this shortened link. So you might copy and paste that into a PowerPoint. When you visit that link, and I'll just do that in another browser, this is what you'll see. So you can just choose one and then choose vote. And then you can project the results straight away. It's the same with StrawPoll. You can put in the options and then just create poll. Down here there's a checkbox saying permissive vote duplication checking, and the explanation here is that sometimes the IP will be similar or look similar to StrawPoll if all your respondents are behind the same or in the same area, for example a business or a school classroom setting. So you need to check that if you don't want to make the results seem silly. So you just create the poll, and there's the shortened version. I'll copy that and I'll just put that into another browser. So you can see it's a really simple interface. Just check and vote. And then it starts to show instantly how many votes are tallied for each option. I'll minimize this browser and we'll go back to our original one. The Uni of Melbourne also has Quick Poll, available at qp.unimelb.edu.au, and there's some instructions there. It's not as good looking or as slick as the other two, but it's still a very useful tool if you need to poll in class, in situ. The other two I want to show you are SurveyMonkey, a very well known surveying tool, and also Lime Survey. So here's the plans and pricing. If you wanted to use things like branching logic and skip logic, you need to sign up for a plan. You can buy it per month. It's a little bit more than $19 as shown there. But if those other features are useful to you, you can just use it for the month or 2 months while you're receiving your survey results, and then you can just let it lapse and then start it up again if you need it later on. But the basic does provide you with 1,000 responses and as many surveys as you want to set up. Lime Survey is slightly different in that it requires an installation, but we do have an installation of it in the Uni of Melbourne already. So you just need to organise it with your with ITS and with your area to get access to it, and then you can start to create surveys in exactly the same way. They're full featured. They have all the options of skip logic and branching questionnaires. Here's an example. Okay, so they're not as pretty to look at as the SurveyMonkey ones can be made to be, but they certainly do exactly the same job, and they return anything you like, usually a comma separated values Excel spreadsheet.